Hey guys, my name's Kaylee Fusey,
I'm Jackson Stanford.
and we're with Keller Williams Realty at the Beach Team. Today, we're doing another episode of Real Estate 101. Last week, our video was on 30A West, and we're going to be picking up on 30A East today, talking a little bit about each of the different towns, prices, what there is to do. So let's jump right on into it. So 30A in general is a 24-mile highway right across the beach or along the beach. Very unique development. So as you can see, we stopped at Seaside last week, so we're picking up at Seagrove, and we're going to work our way down. So Seagrove is different. I mean, they're all very different, but Seagrove kind of stands out more because it's not fully developed. You know, it still has those dirt roads and the really nice trees. They have the older and newer development, so it's not all brand new. So you kind of have some of that history down there. You have beachfront property as well as properties that aren't on the beach, townhomes, condos, vacation residences, and as well as primary and secondary homes. Some great restaurants down in Seagrove are Surfing Deer and the Perfect Pig. I've ate at both places, and I would definitely recommend both of those. What are the price points looking at down there in Seagrove?
Yeah, so last week we took a look at 30A West, and kind of a rule of thumb when you're looking at property on 30A is the more east you go, the higher things are going to get. And Seagrove is kind of the last stand as far as where there's a solid entry point for most people looking to invest or find a second home. And so on the low end here in Seagrove, you can find a two-bed condo for $450,000, but there's also plenty of room to work with because on the high end, there's also a 6-bed, 7-bath house for $775 on the market right now. So, as we go further east, you will see prices get higher and higher. And so, looking at investing down here on 30A East, it's kind of just a different ball game from a price point.
Yeah, like you said, as we go further east, the prices are going to go up, but it's not fully developed out there in Seagrove, so you still have some of that history. So if you're looking for a lower buy-in price, I would definitely recommend looking in Seagrove. So as we move farther down the map, we're going to go to WaterSound. It is the only town in 30A that is gated, so there's a lot more primary residence over there. And this one also has over a mile of Gulfront Beach. So you're going to see more families out here that actually live here. But there are still vacationers that come down here and rent out these houses. A great restaurant I would recommend would be Bruno's Pizza.
Yeah, for sure. WaterSound's kind of, the one place in 30A where it's really quiet. You kind of feel a little off the beaten path. You're not super close to the actual highway of 30A. And so, it's a little quieter, it's a little more serene. And so to add to Kaylee's point, that's why you do see more primary residences here. And, this is more second homes as well. People that come down here, they want their place quieter, a little bit away from the action. But it's a great little place here in 30A. And like Kaylee said, massive Gulfront property with a mile-long stretch of beach. You don't find that very often down here on the Emerald Coast. Some of the price points in WaterSound, you can get a 3-bedroom house for $1.6 on the lower side. And then on the high side, a $16 million 6-bed, 6-bath house. So once again, you can kind of see that spread. There's a lot of wiggle room between those two prices.
Yeah, for sure. And like we said, they're all very different. So that was our second little town. We're going to go to our third little town, which is Alys Beach. The architecture here is truly amazing. It's something you won't see anywhere else. The construction is probably some of the best construction for being Gulf front. It's really well-established groups of homes, townhomes, condos. And the entire beachfront is developed, so you're not going to find a lot there on the beach that's open because it's all developed. It's truly so beautiful down here, and if you were to visit one place, I would definitely stay here or at least make a trip here to see how unique it is. And I would definitely recommend eating at the Citizen or Raw and Juicy, which is a juice shop over in Alys Beach.
Yeah, when you talk about 30A, Alys is kind of, your Beverly Hills. I mean, this is kind of the creme de la creme. This is, where everyone wants to come and take pictures and see all the cool architecture. It's a very, very different, striking scenery from everywhere else. And, the entry level and price points reflect that as well. On the low end here, there's a 2-bedroom condo on the market for $3.3 million. And then you have houses that go all the way up to 5 bedrooms listed at $13.5. So, when you talk about 30A as general or, even the Emerald Coast, Alys Beach, as far as, the one place for, premier luxury name brand recognition real estate, it's going to be Alys Beach here on 30A.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely a beautiful place. So I guess during this video, imagine that you're driving east in your car and you're just passing through each of these towns. So the next town that you're going to enter into is Seacrest. this town, you're going to know that you're here by this lifeguard tower. You'll see a huge sign and you'll know that you're here. There's lots of vacation homes. This is a very large community for vacationers. This Seacrest has one of the largest community pools in 30A, which is what this picture is of. I'm not sure how big it is, but it's the largest one down on 30A. And some of the houses, townhomes, and condos were built all the way back from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. So you still have that history, but you also have those new developments. So it's really cool over here in Seacrest.
Yeah, Seacrest, it's in between Rosemary and Alys. Alys, we just mentioned, Seacrest is kind of, a little more old school Florida, where it's a lot of vacationer, a lot of short-term rentals, a lot of people coming from out of state. And, this is kind of what you think of, what you would picture, a beach town to look like. Taller 4-story vacation homes, big pools, lots of amenities, lots of little shopping and bike riding. So that's what Seacrest's kind of MO is here. As far as price points on the low end, a 3-bedroom house is going to be around 1.2, and then all the way up to a monster 9-bed, 9-bath house listed for just under $18 million. So once again, we say it in every one of these, there's a large spread. So just because you like one place more than the other, there's an entry level point for everyone and a place for everyone because there's such a disparity in price.
Exactly. That's what we preach here is in investing. And, you don't have to go for that super expensive one. You just get your foot in the door and then you can get a hold of another one and another one. So it's great that there are entry points for every level. So the next town that we're going to cover is Rosemary Beach. Rosemary Beach is almost completely built out. You're going to find very few lots here that are empty for building. It's very popular. They have their own personalized town center. Cowgirl Kitchen is located in Rosemary Beach, and it's a great restaurant. You should definitely eat there.
Yeah, Rosemary is kind of striking. I mean, it very stands out, just like Alys, but in a completely opposite way. It's more like a Mediterranean town where you can kind of walk down a main street type thing with its own style of restaurants, Mediterranean styles type of stuff. And, it's very, very unique and distinct. People come down here from all over the country to go take pictures and hang out in Rosemary. Looking to get a place in here on the low end is going to be around 1.5 for another 2-bed condo. And then on the high end, you can get a 6-bed, 5-bath house just for $8.4 on the market right now. So once again, a large spread, but Rosemary is very, very unique, very distinct. They do a farmer's market here every Sunday, which is a big thing for the county. A lot of people come down to Rosemary, and it's a really, really cool place to hang out.
Rosemary Beach is extremely popular, and I'm sure most of y'all know about it, and lots of entry points if you're looking to purchase down here and even vacation here. It's a great place for second homes, primary residences, all kinds of stuff. And then the last little town that we're going to be talking about is Inlet Beach. Inlet Beach is probably known for 38 Avenue, which is their outdoor shopping center. They actually have an underground tunnel that goes under 98, and it takes you all the way under and it goes directly to that shopping center. So that's something you should definitely check out if you're over there. Havana Beach Bar and Grill is a great restaurant. I would definitely recommend.
Yeah, Inlet Beach is kind of, the last stand. It pushes right up against Bay County, almost in Panama City Beach. And so this is kind of the last place getting developed down here on 30. It's kind of the last place where there was land up until 5-10 years ago. And this really started getting developed. And so 30 Avenue's there, a lot of new restaurants and shopping is being added to the area because people are trying to capitalize because, they've realized how great 30A is for appreciation. And so with this being the last little chunk of land to be developed, they really want to do it right. And they're doing a great job. As far as pricing in this area, on the low end, you can get a 3-bed, 2-bath house for $825. And then that'll go all the way up to a 6-bed, 4-bath house for $8.6 million. So, Inlet Beach, kind of the last stand, right up against Bay County. So you're really close to, Pier Park, all the Panama City attractions. And then once again, on 30A still. So you're still so close to all these other towns we've been mentioning.
Yeah. So 38 East and 38 West, they're all very unique, each of the little towns. You're driving through there and you won't even realize that you're in the next one until you look up and you see the different architecture and all the different buildings and shopping and homes and the way things are built. So 38 is definitely a place that we see a lot of our vacationers go, and so that's a great place to purchase an investment property. That's what we do here on At the Beach team, and we specialize in investment properties. We have more videos going over how Jackson and I can assist you in that process of getting your foot in the door here. Do you have anything else to add?
30A's growth in the last 20 years has been tremendous. I mean, you ask anyone from around the country 20 years ago, they would have no idea. And so, for it to have this huge recognition for us to, even be able to make a video this long and talk about how much it's done and how much it's appreciated. I mean, I can't wait to see what they do in the next 20 years. And so, if you guys are watching this and you say, man, I would love to have a place down there, shoot me an email, Jackson Stanford at the Beach Team.
And my email is Kaylee Fusey at the Beach Team.
Yeah, or if you're just interested in, how this investing game works down here on the Emerald Coast and, why we do what we do and how we can help you, we'd be more than happy to assist you in that process. So just reach out with any information. We'll get that sent your way.
Yeah, for sure. We will be back here next week with another video, more information on the area and investing and how Jackson and I can help you ease the process of purchasing or getting to know the area a little bit more. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see y'all next week.
Thank you.